Hi there, Miss Stella here. Today I want to share with you guys some information about krill oil and why I prefer it over fish oil. Now, I have taken fish oil in the past until I discovered krill oil, and I've had much better results. So now, one thing about krill is it is in a phospholipid form. Fish oil is triglyceride. Now, the reason why it is readily available, or the bioavailability is so much higher than fish oil, is because our cells in our bodies, the membranes of our cells in our bodies, are composed of phospholipid. So that way our bodies, will absorb it and use it right away, and it doesn't go to waste. Okay, I had to take a quick break. I don't know if you heard the kids fighting in the background. So anyway, they're fine now. They don't have school today. So anyway, so we're talking about phospholipid. And another thing about phospholipid is it is composed of choline, which is important for the brain development of a fetus and also a nursing mother to her baby, so which helps with brain. And choline helps with neurotransmitting, so it's good for our nerves and the brain. So same thing. Now, another thing about omega-3, so we know that it is made of DHA and EPA. Now, DHA stands for docosahexaenoic acid, and EPA, I believe, is eicosapentaenoic acid. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. So since in krill oil it is in the phospholipid form, we readily absorb it in our body, and we actually use it. It doesn't go to waste. Now, with fish oil, a lot of times from research is that it goes to waste when you go to the bathroom. So make sure you do your research on all these information. I'm not a doctor, so this is just from my experience. I've had great results with joint pain. I've had a car accident about 12 years ago, and I always had this inflammation on my shoulder, and since I switched to krill oil, I've had really great results, especially in the winter time when I'm in pain. And I've also had some friends and family come up to me since I mentioned krill oil or try it. They've been really happy with the results. It helps with brain health, eye health. Now, the reason why it's good for our brain and eyes is because the retina of the eye and our brain is composed, or the gray matter of our brain and the retina of the eyes is DHA. So that's why we benefit from taking the supplements. Now, also, it's good for anti-aging, hair, skin, heart, joint. There's so much brain health, mental health, people with ADHD. My oldest son was diagnosed with that years ago, and I was always against medication, so we modified his diet, and at the same time we gave him some krill oil, which has helped. I've also read that our hair shaft is 3 to 5% made of DHA, so that's why it's good for your hair, and it's excellent for your skin. My sister had mentioned that some of the cream that she's tried before had even a little bit of some omega-3s or fish oil in it, and I'm like, I don't really want to rub that on my face, so I'd rather take it internally, and you'll get the same result by taking the supplements, inside and outside your body. Now, another wonderful thing about taking krill oil is that it contains a very powerful antioxidant called anthacanthin, which is actually more potent than vitamin A and E, and helps neutralize free radicals in the body that could prevent diseases. So that's another wonderful thing about krill oil, and that's why I prefer it over fish oil. Now, if you're wondering what krill is, it is a crustacean that lives in the cold waters in the Antarctic. I think that's right. And also, it's the largest biomass in the ocean, so it's not like they're all going to perish anytime soon. Hopefully not ever. But we all know that baleen whales, that's primarily their diet, and that's why these mammals are so intelligent. So maybe that's one of the why they're so smart. But anyways, I purchased mine mainly through vitacost.com, and when you spend, I think, $25 to $50, sometimes they have this free shipping deal. So it just depends on when you buy, but they're one of the best prices I've seen. Some people get them at Costco, and I've gotten some at Costco before because they had a sale and they had the store coupon thing. So they carried the Mega Red brand over there. I usually just buy the Vitacost brand, which is a lot less expensive. So anyway, I hope that you guys found this helpful. Stay healthy, take your omega-3s. It'll keep you sharp and healthy, and keep you looking good. So have a wonderful day, and enjoy your weekend. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.